Alright, here we are again on an update. This is the 22nd of January on my aquaponics system. I've made a few changes and stuff, so let's look at them. Here's my tomato plant. I allowed it to get a little hot in here. Well, it got up to 95 degrees, but it kind of wilted a little bit on me. It's getting where it's it's getting where it's hot now during the day, so I'm having to keep the doors open. But I've got around 30 little green tomatoes, cherry tomatoes, which you can see there. Can't wait for they to start ripening so I can start eating them. But anyway, here's a Better Boy tomato plant hanging up. Here's another one right here. Got some tomatoes on it. Trying to get around where the sun won't. But here's my basil and the cilantro. We about wiped the cilantro out, so I've got some growing. I've planted some yesterday. I planted some carrots in this, so hopefully it'll be coming up. We've got some parsley planted there, and we got some chives planted here. Some of them's coming up, and then that's cilantro there. There's some of it coming up. But these are two cucumber plants. I had to pull out my dome, so it was just growing too big, so I wanted to pull them out. The other ones hadn't came up quite good yet, so I wanted to get them out of there. But here's my other big tomato plant. That's 2 tomato plants right there, and here's my cilantro that I planted right there. Some basil, and I've harvested that broccoli right there. And if you'll notice that you see all these little flowerets coming up in there, so that they're coming up. I've got 2 that's getting close to being, I probably could already harvest them, but I'm just gonna wait till they're right at the point of fixing to go flowering, which you can tell right now they're right at that point. So but I've got the sweet banana peppers in here, and the bell pepper, they're coming on up. And here's some right here. This is parsley right here, and some more bell pepper, and some sweet banana peppers right there. So they'll be getting transplanted for too long into the garden. Here's my spinach, my Spanish spinach plant. But this is my green bean plant. I've got some green beans that you can see, about 8 inches long. We got a few more that's coming in. There's one right there that's just started, and there's a few off and on in here. So I'll be eating green beans. But it's amazing how that one plant out of that aquaponics garden just boomed, and it's coming down, and it's all up entangled in this one tomato plant, which is huge. I didn't get to it where I could cut the things off that were coming up, so but this thing has grown huge. It is huge. So they're getting flowers on them and starting to. I'll be getting tomatoes on there for too long. Now I transplanted some cuttings off the plant yesterday, and if you'll notice, I wrapped it in a paper towel. So I've done this before, and it seemed to work pretty good. I've got one right there too, and one right here. So I've never done it in my aquaponics garden, but I've done it in a glass, and they already came out pretty good. So we'll try them and see what happens. So that'll be another, we'll find out what's going on. It usually takes about a week, maybe a week and a half, to get enough of roots that they can be transplanted. So, but we will see. So that'll be my tomato plants during the summer. So, but I'm fixing to do away with this garden. I mean, with this thing here. I'm doing away with it. I'm going to get another, I believe another one of these put right here. This blue one's going out of here. So I'm fixing to change some things around. I'm fixing to build a NFT system too. So that'll be put in here too. So, and I'm fixing to go around my greenhouse 4 foot up all the way around it, and it's going with screen so that it can help with the heat in here during the summertime. And I'm gonna put a fan that's gonna be working off a thermostat, that when it gets to a certain temperature, it will be kicking on and pulling the heat out of here. So, but that'll be in the next month or so. So, but anyway, this is an update on my garden. I've got a bunch of seeds started now. I'm new at this, so I've had my system about 5 to 6 months. And so what I did, I didn't think about the process of this thing. And when I was growing lettuce, I had a lot of lettuce coming up, and you know, but anyway, had a lot of lettuce coming up. So I didn't plan ahead. So now I'm sitting here with no lettuce. I've got some that is starting with seeds. So but it takes about 5 to 6 weeks from a seedling that's probably about this tall to mature enough that it's big enough to eat. So at that, saying that, what you've got to figure out is to keep it going. So it takes about 2 to 3 weeks for them to get up the size enough to plant. So you want to start 3 weeks before that 5th week. So 2 weeks into growing that, you need to start new seeds so that you have a turnover, a constant turnover. So you can put, if you're going to harvest off your plants and let them continue growing, that's a different story. But I did that, and you know, and plus I also did just let them grow up to a certain height and then take them out of the system and harvest the whole plant. Well, that's what I'm going to start doing from now on. I'm not going to pick a little bit from here and pick a little from there. I'm just going to harvest a whole plant. So I've got to get a system going so that we're constantly. So, and that's one reason why I want to do my NFT system, for nothing but lettuce, growing lettuce and maybe spinach, the leaf stuff. So I've got some what they call Caesar lettuce. I've got some Bib. I've got some black seed Simpson, and I've got some romaine that I've planted, and plus some regular spinach. So that'll be in my system probably in the next 2 to 3 weeks. But I'm gonna show another video how I can grow my seeds from. So stay tuned for that. But this is Craig with my another update on my system. So we are looking forward to see what's going to happen in the summertime. So be looking forward for more updates, and my system is going to be growing, and I may be building a system outside of my greenhouse for the summertime. So be looking forward for that too. So this is Craig Hannaford, January 22nd, about 2:30 in the afternoon. And believe it or not, in this whole 6 months I've had my system, never lost the first fish. So I'm glad at that. I'm happy at that. I just wanted to say that. But goodbye. Y'all have a good day. God bless.